Okay, we're going to go ahead and start. Thank you for joining us. You are at the Project for SharePoint webinar with BPA Solutions. Let's go through just a couple quick things here, y'all. Quick introductions. That's going to take about 30 seconds. I'm going to have a very, very brief company background. That's about 2 minutes. Demo Wonder Boy Stefan is going to be doing the actual demonstration and webinar, and that's going to take about 30 minutes. And of course, we highly suggest you stay for the Q&A period if you have questions with regards to BPA Project for SharePoint. And generally that takes about 10 minutes, and we tend to answer just about every question that you might have. So please stay for that if you have any kind of question with regards to that, to the product. So real quick here, we have our Swiss demo wonder boy, Stefan. Stefan is a certified project manager. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to projects. Obviously, he's very well educated. So, along with us, oh, by the way, you want to say hi, Stefan?
Hi, everyone.
Okay, that's great. All right. And again, we have the SharePoint guru himself, Jeff Webb, the author of Essential SharePoint, on with us. He is known worldwide at this point. Currently, his clients include, I think you are doing a lot of work right now for the Department of Justice.
I'm at Justice. I've been at State and Defense.
Ah, gotcha. And of course, he has clients throughout the world, actually regular companies too. But let's go ahead and move forward with the quick company less than 2-minute overview. BPA is in the black, have been since the beginning, which is great. For a software company to be profitable from the beginning is wonderful. We are currently 18 employees, but we are growing very quickly. We would expect to be somewhere in the 25 region over the next 6 to 9 months. We're a Microsoft Gold certified partner, and we have partners worldwide, and we just happen to be looking for partners here in the U.S. right now in the major metros. We're looking for someone in Boston, New York, Chicago, L.A., San Francisco, Dallas, and Seattle. We are keeping a very small number of partners. That is pretty much what we're looking for, is one in each major metro, which of course not only would we expect a lot of expertise in SharePoint, but in other competencies too. Our offices are in the U.S. and in Europe, and well, actually we have well over 100 North American clients now, and well over 200 overseas. Actually, I think we have about 340 total clients now, and again, we are growing rapidly. Our webinar series right now, of course, we are at the Project for SharePoint, and I actually need to change this. If you are interested in any of these other products, these applications for SharePoint, please get in touch with us. Once you purchase one of our applications, you then have the XRM platform, and it's extremely inexpensive to add more applications. For example, if you end up purchasing Project for SharePoint, it will only cost you 20% of that cost in order to get the CRM for SharePoint. And let's say you want to add the quality. After that would only then be 10% of the cost. So that's just how cost effective this is. And I'll go over some pricing at the end of this. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and change the presenter to Stefan. Stefan, would you like to go ahead and start?
Sure. Thank you, Bobby. Okay, first.
Muted.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm just going to start with a very brief introduction about our solutions platform and BPA Project, and then we'll move straight into the demo session. So 2 words about our solution platform that we call XRM. XRM means anything relationship management. So, well, basically we can track any process, any information, and any relationship types with our solution platform. Today I'm going to concentrate on BPA Project, obviously. Everything that we do over here is fully developed on SharePoint standards, so SharePoint 2010. It works with any edition, Foundation, Server, Enterprise. and soon on SharePoint Online as well. Maybe 2 words now also are over here on our solution platform. I'm going to spend most of my time by showing those features and functionalities in the demo session. But in 2 words, basically in orange, this is what is part of our solution platform, where we enhance drastically the navigation, economics, the way we display data. We have many advanced data permissions capabilities, also a lot of connectors, external data connectors, web connectors, replication capabilities, and so on. Social collaboration is absolutely key. We have social networking piece, so add-ons like macro blogging solutions, the powerful send email functionality, activity management, and so on. And the cockpit over here that is going to be part of my demo, we have operational and strategic KPIs. In terms of projects, BPA Project gives you a simple but powerful template built on SharePoint for project management. This application provides a central location for managing the key aspect of projects, and all resources allocated to them. But it gives you also a project status, target completion dates, project cases or issues, and basically all the related activities. So I'm not going to spend too much time on those slides, obviously, and will now jump straight into the demo session. So in this demo, we'll have a quick overview on how you could better manage your projects, improve your customers, either internal and external customer satisfaction, and deliver projects on time and right in budget. So first, everything that you will see in the presentation is completely customizable. The content and the look and feel, 100% customizable in the browser directly with no code, and even by functional persons. I'm far to be an ID expert over here, and I'm doing that at BPA. So what you start over here, this is my homepage as a connected user with my navigation bar over here, my pending activities over here, my projects, open projects, and finally over here a shared calendar that displays all the open activities with a due date with a new team and team members. The homepage is like a snapshot of your personal dashboard with some of your most important information. Like I said before, pending actions, projects, and important KPIs over here, like cost status or hour status, and so on. As you can see, project, you can also propose views over here for the end users, and this anywhere in the system. You can also display charts or scorecards, pictures, video, whatever you want. So now maybe let me start briefly with the core of BPA projects, besides the project list that I'm going to demo after, which are accounts and contacts. So for us, project members are considered customers, pretty like in a CRM system. And this is quite obvious to say that projects are linked to accounts, like clients, but also to contacts, typically persons. Over here, you can quickly search and filter your accounts. So we have advanced search capabilities over here. Obviously, you can use multiple ones over here. And typically, over here, I have Aerospace Ltd. So now, obviously, I can click on one of those accounts. And here, I'm inside the Aerospace account. And I can find all information related to my customer. Everything is consolidated in one single page for the end user to make it more user-friendly. I can see basically all contacts, projects, cases or issues that came along the project, all the open activities, activities history, attachment notes, reports, documents, and so on. So basically over here, I can also click on one of the contacts over here, like David Miller. And like before, I can see basically all related information with regards to my contacts, basically all the project that person participated, all cases, issues, open activities, activity history, attachment, and notes like before. Now I'm going to move towards the project over here. And let's have a look to one of those projects, like over here, the aerospace BPA project. As I said before, project members are considered customers. And in this space, you have all the details about your projects, like project members, project steps, or milestones, cases, open activities, activity history, attachment notes, and documents. You can even have or see all projects interactions and actions attract in the system, like tasks, meetings, emails, and calls. So this is what we call our activity bar over here. And finally, project steps can be also displayed in a Gantt chart, as you can see over here. Now, those colored flags over here will tell you about important KPIs like cost status, effort, or the visual percentage of your projects. The tool is very flexible, and it could be very rapidly adapted to your project methodology like PMP or any other methodology. Bobby, I guess it's maybe a good time for a quick poll. I don't know if you can take it over.
Yeah, that would be great. So, you know, one thing I've noticed here is nobody's asking questions yet. We've got, what, 20-something people on, and nobody has asked a question yet. Feel free to ask questions over on the right-hand side of your screen. At that area, you can certainly ask a question. We will answer it as best we can. And, of course, at the end, we will have a Q&A session. All we really ask is that if you are interested in project, let us know. Okay, and with that, I've got a quick poll, and I ask all of you to please go ahead and answer this poll. Okay. Oops, I got to launch the poll first here. So I am launching the poll, and if everybody could please answer this, it would be great. So far, we only have about 50% of you that have answered, and if you don't want multiple emails from me, please go ahead and vote this so that I'll know how to follow up with you. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'll be closing this in about 15 seconds, so if you haven't voted, please vote. Go ahead and answer this poll, please. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close the poll. Thank you very much for letting me know. Okay, Stefan, here we go.
Yes. I'm going to take it over. So now I'm just going to click over here on the projects list, and well, basically this page gives you a quick snapshot of all projects. In other words, your project portfolios. So here I can see all the projects that are assigned to myself. We have views, as I said before, where I can see closed projects, open projects, or whatever you'd like to propose for your end users. You can also propose project templates to quickly create a new project from a template with all items like members, milestones, or anything, or directly from another existing project. All those custom fields over here that you see, like cost status, are completely customizable in a browser, even by functional user. So now I'm going to click back on one of those projects, like aerospace. We have different buttons over here, like social media buttons or mail merge transfer capabilities over here. If I just click on the transfer, this is a nice way also from an existing project. You can quickly copy or move any information. You can click, declick, also all related or child items like all activities, attachments, and so on, project steps from a project to another and very quickly create a new project. We have mail merge capabilities also. So from anywhere in the system, you can quickly create or generate a work report, like a project report typically over here. Maybe I'm just going to open that one here. The project report, like this one over here, that you can send, obviously, this printable document, Word document, to your project members or anyone internally. So we have these full mail merge capabilities. So I'm just going to close that one over here. Otherwise, what we do have also is a powerful send email functionality. So it's very easy to send emails or mass emails from the system, basically from anywhere. You can quickly search for people over here, adding people one by one, or you can pull out a contact list over here from anywhere. Here, maybe I'm just going to pull out my members list, and here again we have filters capabilities. You can click the people you want, so you can add people or a la carte as you want. So it's very powerful. You can flip from one recipient to a mass email type of email over here. So in the browser over here, obviously you have many different options. You can quickly attach templates to unify communication internally. In just a few seconds, you can pull out templates over here. You can add anything you want. You can attach a file, a picture, an HTML source, again, whatever you want. So there are many different options in this very powerful send email functionality. Otherwise, we have also an Outlook connector. So with the Outlook connector, basically you can send important emails or tasks or anything you want into BPA Project. So for instance, I'm going to take that one, like Stefan Lutz. With BPA Outlook connector, you have a new tab over here at the top. And basically you can send, you can email to anything. Email to activities, email to cases, email to projects, email to whatever you want. And here, if I just click on email to activities, it's instantly is going to recognize the email address if obviously the email is already existing in the system, like this one. That's the case. So I was able to pull out Stefan directly, but it's not going to link that email only to myself as a contact, but also to BPA, for instance, the account, the clients. You can link that to a case, to a project, to an issue, to whatever you want. You can also decide what needs to be taken over here from your email. Maybe you can just delete what is not relevant for you to see. And if you have attachments or multiple attachments, obviously you can click or declick the thing you want or you do not want. So that's a very nice way to send emails into BPA or CRM, but you can also create a project or whatever you want with the Outlook connector. It's very powerful. So now, coming back over here to my BPA project site, maybe I'm just going to open up Boris over here, contact. And I'm just going to show you also very briefly the activity bar, because obviously the idea is just to track any activity that you do along your projects. So we have classified activities in 4 types. An activity could be a task, an activity could be an event, an activity could be an email, or an activity could be a call. So if I just click over here on a new task, as you can see over here, maybe send a paper. Very briefly, I'm not going to spend too much time on doing data entry. Maybe I'm just going to assign that to myself. So there's a people picker over here where you can quickly select someone or a group of person. All the rest is pre-filled by the system, so you can choose what needs to be pre-filled and what doesn't need to be pre-filled. And we have this unique over here data editor or a form editor over here that you can fully configure or customize in minutes in the browser directly. And over here, because I created that task from an existing account and from an existing contact, I was able to pull out the account and the contact, but obviously I can reset those ones. And if I just start typing on 1 or 2 letters, as you can see, instantly it's going to propose you what you're looking for. and if I'm just selecting an account over here and just go down at the contact level, it's just going to propose me the contact that are related to that specific account. So we have those cascading and intelligent lookup fields that you can use anywhere in the system. Over here, I can quickly link that to a project or to a project step or to a case or an issue or whatever I want. Finally, I will spend the rest of the presentations on the reporting and analytics capabilities. We have a multi-list query, so a very powerful query, where you can query on anything that is existing inside the system. So you can very easily extract data directly in the browser, obviously. No need of IT people to build powerful and shared multi-list reports over here. So I can either create, obviously, a new query or just pull an existing query like this one, project with no activity. So I'm just going to pull this existing query here. The query tool is aimed for, I would say, educated end users, so it's very simple to use. You just need to understand how it works. There's a few steps. But now I'm just going to run this activity, and we'll see if there's any projects that have absolutely no activity. So I think it was like 7 projects over here. So there you can find those 7 projects where there's unfortunately no activities. And from there, obviously, you can export to spreadsheet and do advanced reporting, pivot charts. Everything could be saved, obviously, so that's the full query capabilities. You can send that report to anyone or use, again, the mail merge to do a printable report in Word and send that over to anyone. Charts, we have charts capabilities, obviously, also. Over here, we have 15 different charts. Those are real-time charts, again, completely customizable. User can zoom or even change charts types or the type of information you want. Over here is just an example, like project by status or project budgeted costs or whatever is important for you to see, like how many projects you had this month and so on. Finally, we have scorecards also. I'm just going to change to very briefly to another business application, which is BPA Quality, because we forgot to add the scorecard, but it's exactly the same. With the scorecard, you can basically manage and track strategic KPIs in the chart sections, like I showed you before, and you could track basically operational KPIs, but here it's more strategic KPIs that you can track, like if you'd like to reduce your project's time or budget or whatsoever, you can define your own target levels as you want, and month by month, week by week, or whatever, you can see the trend if you're doing well or not with some of your most important strategic KPIs in terms of project management. Finally, we have also a dashboard for the end user. So this is also what we call operational KPIs, like charts. And here, typically, I can find all my open projects. I can see the cost status, the hour status, if I have any overdue tasks over here, the visual percentage of my projects, and so on. Exactly the same if I had any cases or issues along the way, or any overdue tasks over here. I could quickly see, and by the way, those custom fields obviously are 100% customizable rapidly in the browser. Finally, we have obviously our mobile and tabs capabilities. So if you're using a tab, smartphones or whatsoever, here is just a quick snapshot on how it looks like using a tab over here. So typically an iPad. So as you can see, the look and feel is going to be exactly the same as if you were using your laptop or your PC. And we have also mobile views as well. So it works with any browser. So you can also follow up your projects, or add data, or search for data when you are on the way. Maybe I'm just going to finish my presentation briefly by going into the settings and show you that the tool is completely customizable or configurable in a browsers in minutes or hours and not months or years like many other solutions in the market. So you can create or edit lists, fields, views, pages like you want. This is fully SharePoint standard administration work over here. So now I'm just going to open up the whole site content over here. So this is where I can find my list and my document libraries. Maybe I'm just going to open up the project list over here very briefly. And I will switch over here into, by the way, there's this data sheet view mode over here where you can mass import some important informations like your accounts or customers or contacts or projects or whatever you want very rapidly. And if I just go under the list settings over here briefly, this is where I can find all the informations, like typically all the columns, the views, and everything that I want. And if I just go under my old project views, obviously you can create as many views as you want. And here, this is where I can fully configure or customize the application in the browser directly by clicking or declicking whatever I want. So I have the columns over here, the sorts, the filters, and everything I want. And maybe finally, if I just go under my home page, maybe just let me tell a few words about how easy you could configure your pages and web parts. Again, over here, I'm just going to go under the pages, edit page mode over here because I have the administration rights. And typically, SharePoint works like puzzle pieces, as you probably know. Those puzzle pieces are called web parts, so you can assemble your web parts like you want. And here, typically, this is under my home page. If I just go here, I'm just going to edit my web parts. And again, this is 100% configurable or customizable in the browser directly. And if I just go down, maybe over here, and go up, sorry. So this is my web part over here, and this is where I'm going to be able to fully configure the system. Maybe just to summarize briefly over here, I'm just going to finish with some of the benefits over here that BPA projects can bring. So I'm not going to read all the benefits, but BPA Project is a fantastic tool. Obviously, you'll be able to improve your customer satisfactions, and it's 100% configurable or customizable in hours. And it can quickly meet or fit your business requirements and adapt the new ones over time. I think adaptability is very key. And this is something where we are very good at. So, Bobby, are you ready for the conclusion?
That I am.